Congratulations.
Thank you.
A great match, a great weekend here in Huntington. Coach, tell me what's going through your mind right now.
I'm just super proud of these girls. I mean, we had a long season. We had some up and downs, and we just really had to. They just come a long way. I mean, it's exciting right now to see how hard they're playing. I'm just super proud of the team's effort. We got effort and execution from a lot of people. So just super proud of them.
Aaron, your opponent just commented on your team's spectacular ball handling today, and how you were able to move the ball around and get the right opportunities for points. Can you talk a little bit about how your team prepared for them?
We work really hard in practice, just mixing things up, being really versatile, running different plays, and we've just been working really hard on it. We run fast plays. We're trying to just run fast and been doing well with it, so just gonna keep going.
Ricky, tell me a little bit about the magic of the NCAA tournament experience.
It's awesome. Like, I think it really has just changed our team. Like, we're working so hard, and all the teams that we've come against are just awesome. So it's just such fun volleyball. Like, all the games are great. You never know who's gonna win because it's just great volleyball all around. So it's really fun. It's cool.
Kirby, if you had to write yourself a little note, dear Kirby, make sure you do X this week in preparation for Michigan. What's it going to be?
Besides homework, I would say definitely focus on sleep and nutrition. I think, at practice this week, obviously, we're going to keep preparing. We're going to keep working hard in the gym. But I think, that note would probably say something like, Kirby, just keep a team attitude and just represent UVB in everything that you do on and off the court.
Okay. Aaron, sum up the team experience here. You've been rewarded individually, but you're part of a team. Tell me, if you had to give your team a 20-second pep talk, what would it say right now?
20-second pep talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you had to get your team together for 20 seconds, what would you tell them?
All right, guys. Well, we're working really hard. Got to dig some balls. Ricky's doing a good job distributing. We just got to put it away. Just keep going.
Perfect. Ian, do you have any questions?
Yeah. Aaron, you had 30 swings today. Is that a high for the year for you, think? Probably. Quick question for Ricky: as the game was progressing, was that a matchup you saw, or was it something that they were doing to your other hitters that made you go more to Aaron than we typically do, or was it just Aaron had the hot hand and you were going that direction?
Yeah, well, we practiced before on it. We knew the coaches told us what to do, and we really worked hard and practiced it this morning. And Aaron was just doing a great job executing, so it went well. So we just kept going to it.
Kirby, quick question for you. The last time you went, you had some really great senior leaders on the team that you went to nationals with, and now you are the senior leader. How do you think this experience is going to be different? And what can you learn from what you saw them do?
I can definitely learn a lot from Maria and Courtney. I think that they've always represented what we are on and off the court, and I think that I can take a lot from that going to the Elite Eight 2 years ago. I would say that they're so team-oriented, and I can definitely take some from that. It's definitely not an individual sport at all, and I think that if we keep the mentality of confidence and we can do this attitude, I think we'll be able to strive in that environment. But also I think it's going to be different in a way because this team is just full of athletes, and not that it wasn't 2 years ago, but I think that all around, these girls are strive in that environment. I think that we have so much talent on this team, and our coaching staff couldn't be better. So that might be a little.
And then finally, a question for Mark Burtwhistle. Your middles, I'm just doing a little math here, had 13 kills and 8 blocks today. As you look at that, and you look at how you've grown as a team, how much do you attribute to their development along the way?
Every good team has to have quality middles, and I think both of them do a really good job at different things. Stephanie's really dynamic and can get around the court and puts up a strong, really strong block. And Katrina is just, she's second in the country in hitting percentage. She does what she does very, very well. So I think other teams have a real problem with our middles, and we're certainly going to use them as much as possible. I think we have the advantage there, and I'm just proud of both of those two. They're both really excellent for us and our team dynamic.
One last question I can ask you. Prior to the timeout, which is the first halftime you've had all year, you guys hit 464. Do you think Stevenson was able to make adjustments, or did that break your momentum a little bit, or what did you think of that?
I don't like it, but we were on a roll a little bit. We had good momentum, and we kind of had them where we wanted, and kudos to them for kind of fighting back and kind of getting in the match a little bit. I told our girls at the end of the game, just proud of them for responding again, because this whole tournament we really haven't been down and behind a whole lot, which is great for us. But we've got to be able to compete in those situations where we're behind, and they did a good job of responding there at the end. Stevenson's an athletic group. They have very good hitters, a very good center and libero. They can do a lot of really good things. So I was just happy with our girls, the way they responded late in that game.
And kind of as a follow-up, Mark, what were you could sum up what you guys were doing to have such a efficient hitting percentage up through that point, and even to the end of the game, you still had 288 in the match. What were you guys doing to do that?
I felt like we had some matchups that were in our favor. Obviously, one of them was Erin, and that was on purpose, and she did a great job of doing that. And Ricky's been awesome the last month and a half of this season. She's really been able to distribute the ball where we've been talking about, and that's a real key to our success. So. Between Ricky, doing a really good job, and then our hitters executing. You got to be able to put the ball away. So, Aaron and Kirby did a good job today. Sproles. Our hitters are putting some balls away right now. So that's it's really good for us.
I'm good.
Thank you.
All right.